Good morning students. Today we will continue with food chapter. Food chapter, last class we were discussing about exercises. So we will continue today. We have to get enough rest also. Everyone needs to be getting enough sleep, because enough sleep keeps your mind and body healthy. Enough sleep keeps your mind and body healthy. Most adults need 7 to 8 hours of sleep. If you are having trouble with sleeping, make changes in return to get the sleep you need. Kids need even more sleep than adults. Teens need at least 9 hours of sleep each night. School age children need 10 hours of sleep each night. Preschoolers need to sleep between 11 to 12 hours. Newborns need to sleep between 16 and 18 hours a day. So the sleep will keep your mind and body healthy. The sleep will keep your mind and body healthy. Like I told, everyone needs to get enough sleep, because enough sleep keeps your mind and body healthy. How much sleep I need? Most adults need 7 to 8 hours of sleep each night. If you are having trouble sleeping, make changes in your routine to get the sleep you need. Kids need even more sleep than adults. Teens need at least 9 hours of sleep each night. School age children need at least 10 hours of sleep each night. Preschoolers need to sleep between 11 and 12 hours a day. Newborns need to sleep between 16 and 18 hours a day. Next we will learn about body mass index. What is body mass index? I measure my height by a scale drawn by the teacher on the wall of the classroom. I also measure my body weight in kg. I use the formula body mass index. What is body mass index? Body mass index is equal weight in kg by height. By using BMI formula, for example, I have calculated by body mass index. For example, my weight is 35. 35 by 1302 is 20.7. If the body index is below 20, I am underweight. It is between 20 to 24.9 ideal weight. If it is between 25 to 29, overweight. Above 30, obesity. Above 30, it is obesity. Once again I will tell body mass. Body mass index is a relationship between height and weight. For a particular height, you should have a particular weight. That is calculated using body mass index. In body mass index, we will divide weight in kg by height whole square. By height whole square, we will by height whole square. Below 20 body mass index, underweight. Between 20 to 24.9 ideal weight. Between 25 to 29 overweight. Above 30 overweight. When we are sick, neither our body nor our mind is active. A disease is a condition in which body is not able to function properly. Diseases can occur due to many reasons. Deficiency of lack of particular mineral or vitamins in the body also causes deficiency diseases. Deficiency diseases. So we were studying about body mass index. Next, we will find out some vitamins and the deficiency disorders and their symptoms. Vitamin A causes loss of vision, that is poor vision, loss of vision in darkness, sometimes complete loss of vision. Vitamin B1 causes beriberi, weak muscles and very little energy. Vitamin C causes scurvy, bleeding gums, wounds take longer time to heal. Vitamin D rickets, bones become soft and bent. Bones become soft and bent. Calcium, bone and tooth decay. Iodine, glands in the neck appear swollen. Disability in children. Iron, anemia, weakness. Iron cause anemia and weakness. We will study about diseases. There are mainly two types of diseases: communicable diseases and non-communicable diseases. Communicable diseases refer to the diseases that can pass from one person to another person. Communicable diseases refer to diseases that can pass from one person to other person. Non-communicable diseases occur in one person and cannot be passed to another person. Communicable diseases are also called as infectious diseases, and non-communicable diseases are referred to as chronic. They require different treatments. Germs and microorganisms. How the communicable or infectious diseases spread? Germs or microorganisms are all around us. They are present on furniture, dirty hands. All of these germs do not spread diseases. Some types do. Typhoid, tuberculosis and cholera are caused by bacteria. Diseases that are caused by virus are common cold, viral fever, smallpox, polio or viral diseases. Malaria is caused by protozoa and fungi cause a disease called ringworm. We are discussing about communicable and non-communicable diseases. Communicable diseases refer to diseases that can pass from one person to another person. Non-communicable diseases occur in person and cannot be passed to another person. Communicable diseases are also called as infectious diseases, and diseases are also called as non-communicable diseases are also called as chronic. How do the communicable diseases spread? Like bacteria and germs are all around us. They are present on our furniture, dirty hands, etc. All of these germs do not spread. Sometimes too, typhoid, tuberculosis and cholera are caused by bacteria. Diseases that caused by virus are called viral diseases. The viral diseases are common cold, viral fever, smallpox, polio. Malaria is caused by protozoa. Fungi is caused diseases called ringworm. Let's see how these communicable diseases spread. First is through contact with an infected person. Diseases like ringworm, measles, common cold, chickenpox and tuberculosis spread by contact with an infected person is saliva, utensils, clothing. So first is mainly through contact. Diseases like ringworm, measles, common cold, chickenpox and tuberculosis spread by contact with an infected person is saliva, utensils or clothing. Next is through air. Next is spreading through air. We sometimes inhale disease-causing germs present in the air and get infected. Common cold, measles, cough, viral fever spread in this way. These diseases are spread by coughing, sneezing and spitting. Sneezing andre negadi sinodu, coughing andre kemmodu, spitting andre ugyodu. These kind of acts, they spread the disease through air. First was contact, second is through air, third is through infected food and water. Food and water get infected if they are not kept in clean place. They can also get infected by germs carried by flies, cockroaches, rats, etc. or if they are handled with dirty hands. Diseases like cholera, typhoid, diarrhea, jaundice are spread by eating infected food or by drinking unclean water. So diseases can spread by infected food and water. Through bites of insects. Insects like mosquitoes, bedbugs and fleas spread disease like malaria, dengue, fever and plague. These insects suck the blood of a person and infected with the disease and become carriers of germs. When these insects bite a healthy person, they inject these germs into the blood of a healthy person. dengue fever and malaria are spread by mosquitoes. Insects like mosquitoes, bedbugs, fleas spread disease like malaria, dengue fever, and plague. These insects suck the blood of a person with disease and become carriers of germs. When these insects bite a healthy person, they inject these germs into the blood. Healthy person, dengue fever and malaria are spread by mosquito. Our next is through wounds and cuts. Skin protects our body. Germs of disease like tetanus can enter a through cuts and wounds. Our skin protects our body. Germs of disease like tetanus can enter a person's body through cuts or wounds in the skin. How do we prevent communicable diseases? Few preventive measures can help us protect ourselves from getting an infectious disease. The main objective is to prevent the spread of microorganisms or germs of this disease. This can be done in the following ways. Prevention of diseases by contact. Avoid contact with a patient who is suffering from a disease like measles, chickenpox, TB, tuberculosis. The patient should be kept in a separate room. His utensils and cloths should be kept separate and should not be used by anyone else. One should not come contact with bodily fluids such as saliva, urine, and vomit. Prevention of diseases through the air. Keeping ourselves and surroundings clean is very important. Food and water get contaminated if they are handled with dirty hands or kept in unhygienic conditions. We must drink only water that is safe and stored hygienically. Food exposed to dirt and insects like flies should never be eaten. Eat fresh and hygienically prepared food to prevent yourself from diseases like jaundice, typhoid, and rhea. How do the disease spread through the air? We sometimes inhale disease causing germs present in the air. That is how we get diseases through the air. How do we get diseases through food and water? Food and water get infected if they are not kept in clean place. They can also be infected by germs carried by flies, cockroaches, rats, etc. Or if they are handled with dirty hands. Cholera, typhoid, diarrhea, jaundice are spread by eating infectious food. Through bites of insects. Insects like mosquitoes, bedbugs, and fleas spread diseases like malaria and plague. These insects suck the blood of a person and infect the disease and become the carrier of germs. It can also pass through wounds and cuts. Our skin protects our body. Germs of disease like tetanus can enter a body through cuts and wounds. Tetanus spreads through cut and wounds. How do we prevent? Prevention. We can avoid contact with the person who is suffering from a disease like measles, chickenpox, tuberculosis. The patient should be kept in a separate room. His utensils and cloths must be kept separate. Prevention of diseases spread through air. Keeping ourselves surroundings clean is very important. If they are handled with dirty hands and kept in unhygienic places, we must only drink water that is safe and stored hygienically. Food exposed to dirt and insect like flies should never be eaten. Next, prevention of disease by insects. Do not allow garbage to collect around your house and keep all the things clean and avoid breeding of mosquitoes and flies. Always keep food and water closed and avoid flies from sitting it. Mosquitoes breed in stagnant water, so don't allow water to stay stagnant around your house. Spread a thin film of kerosene oil on stagnant water, which may kill the mosquitoes' eggs may be in it. Use fumes from burning neem to drive away and kill the insects. Always use mosquito coils when you sleep or repellents. Have fly proofing nets on doors and windows. We can also prevent disease by immunization. A vaccine is a preparation containing dead or weak microorganisms which is injected to the body of a healthy person orally or through an injection which fights against diseases.